Hey guys, good morning. Coach Castle here, and I am not really going live to do a questions and answers today. I'm going live, also trying out a new microphone and setup a little bit today. In case there's any trouble, please let me know, guys. But, anyways, so you guys wanted to see more of my high performance lifestyle. I'm going to definitely try to deliver. I know I have a pretty interesting life compared to most people. I suppose most people would call me a workaholic or just a lunatic for working as much as I do. That being said, it is by choice, and that is because I have a lot of things I would like to accomplish. So I figure I might as well start off my first video by restating my purpose. So, my purpose, the reason I do what I do, the reason I have been educating about biomechanics, respiratory health, biochemistry, hormones, these forms of things for the past 8 years is because I would like to change the world. And of course, everybody talks about this, and I'll probably die never actually accomplishing it, but I'm going to try everything that I can to do it. So, step one is to be heard, get my message out there. The message of you don't need a gym, you don't need a personal trainer or a nutritionalist, you don't need a diet coach, you don't need anything. You need the correct information. Knowledge is power and it weighs nothing. And with the information I provide, you don't need a gym. You don't ever have to question whether you're doing the best workouts again. You don't have to question the steps of hypertrophy for muscle growth or strengthening your muscle fibers. You don't have to question if you're making your bones stronger, correcting your posture, or your breathing. You're doing it with full confidence that exactly what you're doing is the best possible, most efficient way to correct your body, health, or mental state. The reason for this is I only use evidence based science. Nothing I has ever said on this channel publicly, nor put in any of my 8 books, has ever been debunked or proven wrong. Everything I talk about comes from a physics standpoint, a chemical standpoint, and as usual, most people are very wrong about all of these things. I live a very efficient life to the best of my abilities. I'm constantly growing and learning and advancing myself. And I'm basically constantly saying to no to everything that does not take me closer to my purpose. Now it is 9:42 a.m. right now. I am in Wilton Manors, Florida at the moment. And this morning I was up at 3:30. This is pretty normal. I usually wake up between 3:30 or 4 every day without an alarm. I typically go to bed around 10 or 11. Last night, I did not sleep. I haven't slept well this entire probably maybe even 2 weeks now. And that's because, long story short, in about 5 days' time, I'm having surgery on my jaw. So I need to replace a piece of my jaw, remove 3 teeth, and get a root canal. So even making this is quite painful, just because speaking is hard. My cheeks are all tore up. But guess what? Regardless, I told you guys I was going to start this. Today was the day I decided. You guys did not get the benefit of seeing me at 3:30 this morning when I looked like a chipmunk and I couldn't speak. It took a long time for me to kind of get moving again. But what I did from 3:30 this morning was pretty simple. I woke up, I went in the kitchen. Well, the first thing I did was take a couple painkillers. Then I rinsed out my mouth, special things I have for it. And then I took my morning pills, drank my morning shake, rinsed out my mouth again. Then I did my meditation. Then I did 15 minutes of reading, 15 minutes of studying. Then I did an hour walk while I listened to a bunch of study materials, things I had to learn today. Then I came back. Then I took my notes. Then I took a cold shower. I read a little bit more. I relaxed for a minute. I had another meal. This again was just a shake mixed with a little bit of brain octane oil and some fish oil. This is because I'm basically on a liquid diet just because of my jaw. It's not typically what I would do. Then I took care of 2 clients, one online client, Mark, and then Van, who was in person. He showed up for his class today. Today was not an exercise. Today was a lecture. We discussed, he's been with me for a month now. So we discussed basically all the different alternatives in every form of exercise. So he knows 24 different movement patterns in relation to exercise or hypertrophy. He knows them now, as of today, confidently with how to perform the perfect exercises for every muscle, all 24 that he knows, with dumbbells, with cables, or with body weight. So that's what we discussed today. It was a pretty fun lecture, actually. Then he left. I had another little meal. I took a quick shower, and then I set this up so I could talk to you guys. So it's been about 5 minutes. I'm going to try to keep this maybe a 10-minute video. So let me just kind of wrap up with what I'm doing the rest of the day. I'll try to clue in a couple more times, but basically I have a few more clients starting at 10, 10 to 11, then 11 to 12. Then I have a quick break. During this break, I'm going out to lunch specifically to do marketing. So I'm going to be going to a restaurant I quite like, and I'm going to be setting up kind of in the front window of the restaurant with some marketing tools. It's an LED backpack, which talks about my stuff. I'll be bringing some of my materials, and I'll be eating lunch and attempting to get people at the same time. Always working, guys. Come home, I get changed. I have another client. After that client, I then have my workout. My workout today is going to be core. So I might film that. I might not. It kind of depends how much pain I'm in today, to be honest with you guys. If I'm in a lot of pain, it's not going to be a pretty workout to watch. That's all. So I might just wait on that. But regardless, it'll be getting done. It is a decline chest. It is a 30-30 lat pull. It is an abdominal crunch. It is an oblique twist, an oblique crunch, an erector spinal curl, and of course, stomach vacuums. This is my core day. That's what I do for my core. The whole thing is going to take me, give or take 20, maybe up to 30 minutes if I'm moving slowly today. I'll be doing everything with kind of high reps, lighter weight than I typically would. And that's just because I don't really want to raise my blood pressure. I'll be taking breaks in between sets as well. I typically wouldn't do that. But, you know, it is what it is. I have to be careful with my teeth. It, again, is pretty painful. Without getting too much into it, you guys know how it is when it comes to teeth. And you do what you got to do. So I was lucky enough to find myself some painkillers. I got some stuff from the hospital as well. Of course, I'm smoking a bunch of weed and other stuff. And yeah, so that's how I'm dealing with the pain for the next 5 days. It doesn't affect my schedule at all. I will still be working nonstop. I'll still be marketing nonstop. I'll still be working with clients and everything else. An update for you guys. I'm going to be doing these vlogs. I'm not sure daily, maybe a couple every other day when I feel like it. I'll be doing them, letting you guys know. You're going to start seeing my training, me training my clients, how I do that. You'll be seeing my clients, some of the stuff that they do. I want to let you guys know I'm working on a new series of flashcards. These are going to be like, I call them castle calisthenics, but intelligent body weight movements to be performed at home, but in a flow sequence. So I'm working on that as a book form right now, as well as flashcards form for you guys. I wanted to let you know that unfortunately, I am actually 100% full capacity with clients in person. I'm no longer accepting in-person clients, and I have 3 spaces left for online clients if anybody is curious about that. If it's online person again, there will be a waiting list, and probably soon there's going to be a waiting list for online clients as well. On average, if you're an online client, you work with me for 2 or 3 months, and this is because you get an education. Just so you guys know, I'm not the typical coach. I'm not the typical trainer. I get in depth with absolutely everything. I give you a comprehensive plan. I educate you, and I make you sure that you understand everything. Then you get a bunch of flashcards, tools, custom plans, custom calendar plans, checkoff lists. All you got to do is follow it, check it off. It's why you don't really need me. Then we kind of finish up after 2 or 3 months, and then you just check in with me if you feel like it again, or if you have another race you want to win, another bodybuilding competition you want to take part in, anything like that. You hit me up again, and we get you ready for that next thing. I should also mention that if you are a personal trainer and you're looking to advance your knowledge in any of the areas of respiratory health, biomechanical knowledge, gym equipment, adaptating, to different environments and clients, psychology, motivational psychology, these kinds of things, hit me up. I'm always happy to help. I'm going to start wrapping this up, guys, but just so everybody knows, I've been going through my YouTube statistics and analytics. The channel's getting a lot bigger because I've been doing this and actually learning how it works, but I want to thank you all for all of the support that you always give me. A lot of you guys are just kind of always there, always commenting, always liking, checking out my videos, always advancing your knowledge, getting better. I know a lot of you guys are always hitting me up in email. Some of you guys have my phone number directly. Not a problem ever. Just don't abuse it. Always, if you have a question, answer me. But just remember, I do encourage you guys to do your own research, learn your own facts, come up with your own reasons and answers, and perhaps even debate me in the future if you think you know something better than I do. I also am always trying to learn. I have a few new fun podcast guests coming up, as well as another coaches council coming up. I'm going to be doing a fun new community gym thing coming up. You guys will see videos of that. And yeah, that's everything. It's a lot. I left out a ton of stuff, obviously, my normal daily habits, but I'm going to try to show you guys more of that. I'm going to do a combination, I think, of live videos and little YouTube shorts. Seems to probably be the best way. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you liked this video, if it was helpful, if you're going to be looking forward to all the content with me with clients and my lifestyle in general, where I eat, how I eat, the reason I'm marketing. A lot of my life is just me staring at a computer working, but I don't think I'll be showing that to you guys. And of course, I'll be showing you lots of the fun stuff I do too, like rock climbing and paintballing, scuba diving, all the fun shit I do as well. I mean, once this is feeling better anyways. And just real quick to the comments. Hi Magnus. What is my approach to sun exposure? Judging from your tan, you aren't in the avoidance camp. You need sun exposure. It's pretty simple. You have to have sun exposure. That being said, there are different times of the day. I can't remember offhand right now. Just Google it. There's different times of the day where you're actually going to be getting a lot harsher sun exposure than others. I'm always out in the morning and in the evening time, and I typically don't wear a shirt, and I'll typically wear shorts, and that's because I'm typically walking, jogging, or running. I like to get that sun exposure. I don't intentionally go out of my way to tan, but I do want to get that sun exposure. I do want to get 15, maybe 30 minutes a day if I can. I don't want to do more than that. And I do also wear sunblock even if I get my sun exposure, I'm still wearing sunblock 20, by the way, SPF 20. I'm also blessed, I should say, genetically. I got like Native American skin, 50% of me, and that can take a beating from the sun. I don't have any troubles with acne. I don't have skin problems. So, I mean, that's a healthy diet as well as good genes, but I'm quite lucky about that. But anyways, that's it. And be chatting later today if I think of it, guys.